Jay Grace in the Gravedigger Report here with Lamumba Howard from Virginia Union. Outside linebacker, middle side linebacker, weak side linebacker, linebacker core. What's going on, good man? How's everything?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Love to have you on the show, man. So, the last 2 seasons, last 2 or 3 seasons, man, Virginia Union has been rocking. Coach Parker has actually been having you guys ready. It's just been a fine testament of what's taking place at Virginia Union and at the CIAA. But you guys have a big, team that you guys are going to play. You guys are going to play against Miles College, either SIAC, straight dogs. Individuals might not know about the SIACC, but nonetheless, we know that they produce a lot of athletes. And for yourself, man, you'll be playing in Canton, Ohio this coming Saturday. How do you feel about that at the Black College Football Hall of Fame?
I feel great. Like going into this matchup, us being the 2 top teams, the 2 only HBCUs to make it to Elite 8 and national playoffs. I feel amazing. It can't be a better game on this Sunday. So I feel great.
Definitely. Just to ask you a question, you got 2 rings at Virginia Union. But, fans, listeners, viewers, and followers, can you speak about that, those 2 rings that you do have, bring everybody up to speed? I definitely know here on the Gravedigger Report. But
our first ring we got was 2023-2024 season. We played Fayetteville State in the championship. It was a grimy game. We had lost to them, I'm going to say about like week 4, week 5 of that same season. So to see them in the championship and to play them again was like a get back. That was amazing. And then coming off this past season, we was like, we dominate. We have a lot of people were coming back. Why not go back to back? Ended up playing state in the championship last year. We lost to them the week before, actually. Grimy game 2 and came out victorious, and that boosted us in the playoffs. So
exactly. So you guys were able to win those 2 conferences and go into Division II, and then play on and show on a national level, collegiate level. You guys is type of football team that Coach Parker has always put together a strong team, offense and defense. Let's get right to it. On defense, you guys had lost a 3 technique, Isaac Anderson. We all know on the offensive side of the ball, you guys lost a very special individual by the name of Jada Byers. The whole nation, knows about him. So shout out to Jada and also shout out to Isaac. But just for yourself, coming back as a leader, how does that feel, losing those 2 individuals on the offensive side of the ball, the defensive side of the ball, and saying, hey, I'm this linebacker, and this is a new wave, and we're actually going to reach the shore, and the shore is the championship.
I mean, coming back, those are like our biggest losses from like past season. And coming into this year, I knew it was a bigger goal. Like we have a whole bunch of new guys, so like it's a different focus. You gotta bring those new guys up to speed, and get everybody on the same track so we can not lose that step. And I can say from experience, we have not lost that step. I know a lot of people was like worried about, what's Virginia Union gonna do now? We don't have them. Don't worry. We'll be fine. It's a lot of dogs on both sides of the ball. It's not just one person. There's multiple folks. Multiple people can bring in different types of energy, their own style of play. So I'm very excited. It's going to be a different season. Not going to be a traditional like you've seen the past 2 years, but it's going to be a more exciting style of football being played.
Definitely. Coach Parker always has a solid team. Offensive side, defensive side, always has special teams ready. And one thing about it, the coaching staff is always strong. So shout out to Coach Parker. Coming for yourself. Shout out to Coach Parker. For yourself, a lot of individuals don't know that you actually transferred there to Virginia Union. And you came from Division I, which is Temple University. Can you speak to that for the fans and followers? You're in a Gravedigger Report. Like, we want to know that.
Well, I graduated high school in 2020. Walked on at Temple at first from like my 2020 and 2022 season. Played a few games there. New coaching staff came, but tried to earn my way. Ended up not working out, so I transferred to Virginia Union in the summer of 22. I've been there like paving my way. Like, I've been kind of like behind the scenes, and people didn't really see me that much, but I just stayed down and grinded the whole time. Ended up playing a significant part in the defense last year, and now I'm in this leader role this year. So I really came from down up, and I feel great about it. I'm excited to take on this new role. I feel like I'm ready for it. So I enjoy my journey. I wouldn't trade it for anything at all. So I'm excited.
How come you didn't enter the transfer portal when things got tough?
Just start to stick it out. I know, like when I first got to Virginia Union, I thought that I wouldn't like be there for long, but I built good relationships with other players there, and I knew like it was gonna be special down the road. So I was like, we thug it out, and it worked out for me. Got 2 rings, like you said, trying to get this third, and it's build great relationships for like down the road too, outside of football. So I feel good. Feel good.
Noted. So during the off season, what were some of the things that you actually placed into your diet, placed into your athletic enhancement ability, and also just being focused for 2-a-days? We're thinking about spring ball headed into fall camp. What were some of the things you did back in the spring that led into fall camp that you were saying, hey, this is putting me in a great driver's seat to go ahead and charge of that great linebacking core for the Virginia Union defense?
Well, during the off season, I mainly focus on like getting my wind up or like running more, because I know like this year I'm gonna have like I said, bigger role to play. Cut out most of the snacks, a lot of food. A younger me, I would have been a lot of snacks every other day. More home cooked meals, really, and then working out. Like I've been running steps, working outside. We're training back home. My guys Toby and Reggie with ETC. It's been like a good journey. They've been helping me out a lot. That's pretty much it. Like I said, a lot of running. That's what I've been doing. A lot of running, and that's sun. So I feel like I could play in any weather, to be honest.
Definitely, especially coming out of 2-a-days and getting ready for your definitely getting ready for your game. So as far as for this weekend, what can we expect? You guys coming out of 2-a-days. You guys are playing against a great Miles College coming out of SIAC. How do you feel?
Well, I feel good. We can expect out of us some disciplined football, some fast football. Like I said, our team is well conditioned. We probably run the most out of any people I know. Like I said, we expect for everybody to be explosive, a lot of energy. It's gonna be a great game. Like you said from the past teams, you're gonna see the exact same thing. We ain't lose no step at all.
Yeah. You know, one thing I can't expect for Virginia Union is to run that power I and definitely be able to run that ball. You guys always keep a sturdy defensive lineman and great linebackers. Just an overall well-kept team. And, you know, shout out to Coach Parker again for that. As far as for you transferring to HBCU, how did that inspire you now, and how is it going to inspire you heading into your future?
Well, at first, I wasn't like too familiar. Like I know about HBCUs, but I didn't really know too deep into the culture like that.
Right.
So it's kind of like new for me transferring to PWI. Coming in, like I enjoyed it. I could say like I built connections here with plenty of folks that like will lead to the future. A lot of great relationships, a lot of like coaches that I got that's real cool. Even like the faculty, it's a few people on the faculty staff that I have like a great relationship with that I feel like we can build on in the future. So I feel like it was a great move for me. Like I said, being around this community has been amazing, been great. But I enjoy it.
Gotcha. Now, being at Virginia Union, they had that legacy, and their cultures continue to rise. How much that legacy means to you based on winning those 2 championships and now being able to say, hey, I'm definitely the starting linebacker, you know, unless I'm definitely going to be the captain. Now I'm creating my own legacy here at Virginia Union.
Yeah, I mean, it feels amazing. Like I said, being a part, like I said, it's legacy in history at the same time, because a lot of people don't know we won 2 playoff games last year, and that was the first time that ever happened in Virginia in history. So being part of that is special. I can always come back with like my guys and my teammates and celebrate that whenever, because like I said, we're the only team in history to ever do that. It's special. I won't lie, it's special.
Gotcha. You know, being that man on campus, how does it, you know, walking around on campus and being a part of the community now that being at Virginia Union and also being a starter and now being, you know, the lead individual linebacker, you know, for the linebacker corps?
I mean, it feels good. I will say that like Virginia Union has like grown a lot. So like from my first time walking on campus like to now, the more folks outside, it's more interactive. You'll see a lot of more like students outside, and even like the school itself is trying to like pour in not into only us but the school and like have more festivities for us. So it's nice walking around campus seeing that it's like been changing since the years, and I just try to like enjoy every moment because like it is my last year, so take everything in and talk to the guys, try to meet new people. It's been amazing.
Right. Now, for yourself, looking at the Virginia Union football schedule, what is the most notable game that you're kind of looking forward to? This one is right here. There's some big games. Yeah.
I can't even pick one. I got about like 2 or 3.
All right, let's hit it 2. Come on.
So the top 2 I got is Johnson C at home and then Virginia State at home. Those are my top 2 games I got because the stuff we had last year with Virginia State at first because the championship game, and then that previous season game we lost to them at home, and then lost to Johnson C at their place. So for them to come to our place and play again, I'm very excited for that.
I was actually at that VSU game at home, cold out. It was definitely one of those games to where, you know, defense side of the balls and things like that got kind of risky in the fourth quarter. Yeah. And then thereafter, Virginia State was able to, you know, proceed. But nonetheless, you guys played well on offense and defense. And also, Coach Parker always keeps a great team, like I always stated. But yeah, you know, revenge is in the individual that holds it. So you know, I wish you guys the best against Virginia State. Now, as far as for yourself, how was two-a-days and for the team?
It was cool. First days is hard, per usual, because that off training and off season training and in season is 2 different things. So
2 different things. Yeah,
first couple of days was hard per usual, but as we got acclimated, it was going by smooth. Like Coach Parker told us, like getting on a bus to Canton gonna come quicker than you know it, and we had just to me it felt like we just started last week. So I feel like I'm in shape. I feel like I'm ready. I feel like the team's ready to go. It benefited everybody. So
what's some of the music you're listening to, and what's the game day ritual? That's what I want to hear. The music you're listening to, the game day ritual. What we doing before the game? What's up?
Well, like I'm more of a chill guy on the game days. Depending on my mood, I might go like a mellow type flow for music.
Which artist?
Like let's say like a little bit of like Jill Scott, a little bit Erykah Badu for sure. Keeps me mellow. If I want to go up pace, I'm going like probably Dirk or maybe a YoungBoy for sure. And then when I go on the field, it's just like I walk around, get myself like grounded with the like stadium and the turf, get my stretching in, and then put the pads on. It's ready to go. I don't say too much. It's go time. It's go time. I can just flip that switch.
Right. And you played at Canton. You said a couple of times. How was that? That was a great experience. I told you before we started the interview, that's my high school stadium. So shout out to Canton, Ohio. But nonetheless, like, how was that experience for you playing at there?
It was like great because that was my first time at the stadium. Like I've been to the little Hall of Fame thing, but that was my first time at the stadium, and being in that atmosphere around like everything was just great. Seeing all the different like sponsors they had, being around all the different folks, the other different people that was there, playing on TV at that. It was just fun. So I'm just happy to experience that again, and hope we get another W this Sunday.
I know. Well, you know, this Sunday you'll definitely be playing at the Black Football Hall of Fame Classic in Canton, Ohio. Here on the Gravedigger Report, we wish you the best, Lamumba, and also for Virginia Union Panthers as well too. We know that you guys are very strong in the CIAA and going to be facing off against the SIAC Miles. So, you know, those guys are straight dogs down there. So I know that Coach Park will have you guys ready and has had you guys ready. But nonetheless, you know, we're definitely going to check in during the season and get with you. But here on the Gravedigger Report, we definitely wanted to interview you. So the listeners and followers and the viewers definitely wanted to see what Virginia Union is actually doing on the defensive side of the ball and also on the offensive side of the ball. So we can see you guys perhaps in the championship.
For sure. I appreciate you having me. For sure.
Definitely. You take it easy, my man.
You too.
All right, fam.